Good to see you all. Well done. Great repertoire. It was a fun event. I didn't bring my scores, sorry. Just to give you some ideas about some things we heard in the back, but first of all, again, just to say that it's great to see music education just firing on all cylinders at your school, at the Woodson School. I mean, a gazillion band students, a gazillion orchestra students at these schools, and it's really good, and it's really inspiring, and so thank you for coming and sharing all of your students with us, or most of them that came on the trip. Let's start with the last piece first. I thought the beginning of the last piece was the best, that was the best spot for you guys. It was so exciting, the way you guys, it just really worked great. So that's momentum, right? Great. And then the pizzas were wonderful. And when we get to the arco at bar 7, after the first violence, this is not first violence, but everybody else, could that be more like a Pitts? Could you make that arco like, does that make sense? You gotta really make it bounce. It gets a little woozy in there, and it just takes away from the excitement that you've set up in the opening, which was fantastic. All right, let's try that. Just no first violins, and 7, just everybody else. Just play those first 2 notes. 2, 7. Cool. Now play the next part. 2, ready, great, and then the next part. 2, 7. That's the idea. So the chorus don't have to be quite that short, but just make sure I hear kind of that at the beginning. Here we go, right at 7. That was great. 7. Everybody back in first. Ready? 2, 7. Good. Did you notice right at the end of that first 8th note, like it got a little woozy. Instead of bum, bum, which you played the last time. Can you make all those exactly the same? One more time. Bar 7, 2, 7. And great. All right. If you had to decide, I mean, getting better in life and pursuing your dream of whatever it is you want to do, what are the things that you have to do as a human being to get better? What do you have to define? Perseverance, but what do you have to find as if you want to get better at something? What do you have to figure out? Passion is good. Yeah. What else? Goals. And goals are making things that maybe, like for me, I have this huge set of weaknesses, right? And I read this book once that said, you take the thing that you're the weakest, your biggest weakness, and you make it a strength. Okay, I got that one, good. And then you go to the next thing that you're the weakest at, and you take that and you make it a strength, and before long, you just get better and better and better. And it never ends, especially with music. It's worse than golf. You know, it's hard to get better and better. But I think for you guys, if I were to define a couple of things that you could continue to work on, and listen, members of the Berlin Philharmonic continue to work on these things that I'm talking about. And that is articulation, always, so we can hear it, and pitch. Pitch it's a never-ending battle for musicians, and you can obsess about it. And I've gotten so bad about it. Sometimes I go to piano recitals. You know how the piano is not exactly in tune. So when you play a major chord on a piano, it's a little out of tune. It's like, oof. You know. So I could go hear the world's greatest piano. I'm like pianist, and I'm like, oh, that's bad. You don't want to get like that. However, do you guys sing much in rehearsal? A little bit. Yeah, I think self-awareness of this and then making yourself go to those pitches. Let's just go for example. There's this crazy key in the middle that was in the middle, not Mendelssohn, Vivaldi, one of those guys. Let's go to this thing at 84. 84. Can you play your first note at 84? With the most amazing sound you've ever made on your instrument. Right here, 84. Just one beautiful note. Good. Seconds. What'd you think? Did you like it? Was it good? What do you think? Or was it bad? Was it good? Medium? One more time. I don't want to give you the answer. Here we go. One more time. Listen. Great sounds. 84, the most beautiful sound. Okay. So you have the dreaded major third of the chord, right? And it's the one that you have to manipulate the most. in pitch to make sound and tune. All right? I want you to play that note one more time, and then we're going to sing it. Okay? So I want you to get your note, and then we're going to sing your note. Ready? Great sound? By the way, seconds, you're making that better. Okay, sing it. Sing that note. Okay, so this is the thing. I think if you guys, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I think if this is one thing that, if your teacher just stopped and said, okay, sing that pitch right there, boom, if you could sing it, I think that would address one of your biggest weaknesses as a group. And then you can make that a strength, and then you rock forth in life after that as musicians, right? All right, so let's go at 84. And just play that note, and in seconds, I want you to, don't go, bam, I'm on my spot. I want you to go, bam, and then like adjust with your left hand to get right into where you think it needs to be in tune. Let's start with the basses, cellos. Kicking at the first violins. Violas. All right, here we go, seconds. Fit it right in there. Are you manipulating it? Are you moving it around right to the middle? Yeah, cool. So this process, the professional musicians will do it on eighth notes, going at 60 miles an hour. So that's one thing. And you did it, and I could tell you could hear it, and I heard you manipulating the pitch. Can we go at 84? And I'm going to go extra slow. And I want you to manipulate every pitch that you play to be right in tune with your left hand. And if you hear it out of tune, I want you to assume you're the guilty party. If it's out of tune, always assume you're guilty. Okay, here we go. Right at 84. With the best sound ever. Searching, Yo-Yo Ma, Edgar Meyer, Cavafians. Here we go. Ready? Right at 84. Yeah, good. I'm thinking... Hillary Hahn just played with us a couple weeks ago. Have you ever heard Hillary Hahn? That was amazing, right? Ya-dee-da-da-da, woohoo! First violins, this is a proud moment for you. Connect everything and just use, I know it's mezzo piano, forget it. Just play forte. Here we go, 84. Connect the phrase. And you guys, can you make it sound like this? Make the bow sound like this so that all that phrase is one long line. Here you go, 84. Ready? And go violas. Good. You got the little sharp in there? A little extra sharp? All right, great. One more time. Hey, can you do what you did that time, which was beautiful? I mean, the sound was like, woo, off the charts, great. Let's take it down to a softer dynamic, but keep the same energy, the same style, the same confidence. All right? This is hard to be played soft. Okay, 84, mezzo piano. But not too soft, right? Good, one more time. First, can you hug every note and love and become one with every note? It's a little vibrato in every note. Try it, first violins. Darker, the higher you get, the darker you gotta play. Ready? And good. So when you have the string crossing up, can you make sure that you prepare in such a way so that the top note doesn't go, right now it's going, you know what I mean? So make that string crossing not sound like a difficult deal. All right, here we go. Same thing, and really gentle on the top pitch. Good. And can you nourish the note right before? Everybody sing it. Ready? And sing. Hey, that's it. That was good singing. All right, here we go. You guys want to sing with us? Here we go. Sing their part with them. Ready? And sing it with beautiful sounds. Here we go. First violins and audience. And you guys sing too. Ready? Good. The third beat is still a little thin. All right, here we go. Everybody. 84. Crescendo, go for it! Cool. So the way the harmonies work, it's like Second City. Seconds rule the world on beat 3 and 4 of 87, right? So that's got to be, it's that suspension resolution. It's so cool. Don't diminuendo until after you get to the second D. Does that make sense? Everybody else is going to do that. Cello is wonderful. Violas, can you send more energy into the end of 85? Dee-da-dee-da-da. I know everybody else kind of diminuendos there, but can you guys actually crescendo? Here we go, 84. Beautiful job, cellos. You ready? Viola City. Crescendo, move together. Seconds. Vibrate every note. Okay, cool. That's the idea. It's this playing with purpose thing. I've talked with a couple of groups yesterday about last year Yo-Yo Ma played with our orchestra, and when he walks in the room, everything changes. He plays his tuning note, everybody starts to cry. You know, it's this amazing energy because every note he plays on his cello says something to our human soul. He has a message on every note the guy plays on the instrument, and that's what makes him so unbelievably intoxicating. That's why in this lick, look at my face, what it does. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm not exactly sure what the story is here, but it's a very sort of melancholy, it's a little sad, it's kind of happy all at the same time, you know. I have a horrible life, but I had this great thing that happened when I was a kid, and I'm thinking about this memory that happened, that kind of feeling, you know, but I have a horrible life right now, and I'm thinking about the happy times it used to be. Try it again, one more time, 84. I have no idea if this is what the composer was thinking. 84, ready? More beautiful. Good. So we're not playing together, but we're playing with soul. And I think the more that you have something behind you like that, we're talking about with Yo-Yo Ma, I think that'll make that first violin part even sound better. You guys are so well trained, and thanks for going with me on this stuff, because if you didn't have a great teacher, then you'd never be able to even think or talk about this kind of stuff or try these silly things I'm asking you to do. And she must be amazing to have 27,000 string players at your school. So great. Thanks to everybody. Great job.